Hello and welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. What's good, party people? Okay, number one, let me just tell you that I love you. No, I love you hard. Okay? No, I love you hard. Right. That's why it's unique. You see what I'm saying? It's unique because I want the best for you people. That's facts. That's facts. Okay? So let's get to this work. All right? Bam. I mean, the week just sped by. We dedicate ourselves in this conversation with the ancestors to generating the energy of peace, bringing clear our creative potential. Bring it on clear. All right? And seeing behind what appears to be obstacles, things clearly as they are. We call forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance we receive here today. The safety directions are down below. Don't skip those, particularly if you're new here. Now, for those of y'all who've been rocking with me, thank you for that. No, really and truly, thank you for that. That's meaningful. Okay? Just on some human shit. That's meaningful. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, fantastic. Listen, let's get spiritual as fuck around here, because that's how we do it here. That's how I think we do it here. Am I right? Okay, absolutely. Let's shuffle these cards out. Let's shuffle these bad boys. All right, today, ancestors, being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. Facts. Yo, these are facts. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, these are facts. Hold on, let me try to put Do Not Disturb on without stopping the film. Let's see if I can get it done. Do Not Disturb, there it is. Boom, it's on. Pow, and we're still filming, yes. Okay, so boom. Being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. Oh my God, that is so real. Oh man. Yeah, listen, y'all don't have no idea. Like, I was hanging out when I was younger, just as an example, when I was much younger, right? And I had this best friend. Her name was Claudine, right? She wasn't normal, but she had a normal name, right? All right, boom. We used to hang out with people called Starship and Supernova. Like, these were among the circle of friends, okay? I had another friend named Bones. You know what I mean? Like, interesting people. You know what I mean? Deep and interesting people. I love weird people. Okay? Are you weird out there? I mean, you know, you gotta do it right now. Okay? You gotta do it right. It's like wearing yellow or wearing green. You know, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. All right, fantastic. So, pow. All right, ancestors, what would you like to discuss with the children of God? I'm sorry if I cleared my throat too loud in your ear. Forgive me if I did that. All right. Shout out to the headphone people. All right, ancestors, what are we talking about this week? What are we talking about? Here's what we're talking about. Pow. Ooh, how it's not a game. How it's not a game. That's what we're talking about. Motherfuckers are playing, but it's not a game. Make sure that that doesn't happen to you, is what I get there. That's what I get there. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. It's not a game. Also, crossing a threshold. You know? That's like the young Legba at the crossroads. That's very interesting. What's not a game? What are we talking about? What's not a game? Oh. Somebody got to cut some shit out before it becomes a problem? Cycle is closed here with the world card Major Arcana. Okay? And we're getting expanded awareness. This is also adulting. All right? And the meaningful thing in this card is that this is child energy. Like playing, juvenile, And I don't mean that as a criticism. I just mean that in general, juvenile. It is what it is, right? So, also possible immaturity if we're imbalanced in that card. All right, boom. Here we're getting that expanded awareness. We're adulting. We're partying in this card like adults, though, like adults. But this is a coming of age, right? Because this figure, can you see her? Can you see her? She's underneath a veil of like beads. Okay. All right. You see that ear? You feel me? Okay. So that's the young empress under there. She's just becoming an adult. She's adulting. Okay. She's adulting. And then the expanded awareness of how we do it here. And the case is closed. And the cycle is closed. And a new cycle begins up in this card. Okay, cool. Using words. Because that's what grown-ups do. I get the sensation. Okay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Also, creation through the word. The power of the word to create worlds. I feel that that's meaningful right now. Let us go on. Wheel of Fortune, change. Okay, something needs to be cut out. Again, I'm sorry about the throat clearing. This is also the center of the crossroads. This is the center. This is the marketplace. This is the Wheel of Fortune in my deck. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. So either way, something is going to change. Okay, so something has to be cut out before it becomes a problem. So we don't want the wrong thing to change. And here's the Empress. That's the young Empress. Here's the Empress. Okay, the wife, the queen, the mother. The nurturer. The genius. Do you feel me? Hello? Shout out to the Empress and the Empresses out there. The genius of the Empress. You know what that's getting me? That's getting me the measurement right now. Let us move on. I want it to do what it's going to do first. Okay, so I see using our words instead of arguing. Let's use our words constructively is what I get out of that. Constructively to create worlds. Do you feel me? Not to create wars. Hashtag bars. Behind the black veil is all I'm saying. Okay? Sheesh. All right. High Priestess. I know that's right. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's just finish because it could be in any direction. I don't want to influence it. Okay. Here, we are. God is crying, right here. God is crying about some shit. Like if this motherfucker don't stop playing with me, or if this motherfucker don't stop playing in my face, is what I get. Because here you playing, but it's not a game here. Okay, we're playing, but it's not a game. The cycle is closed. Expanded awareness. Do you feel me? You know how to give a child expanded awareness, right? Okay, so I'm just saying. Hello? Yeah. So this is a growing up and realizing something. Realizing what you have and what you lost. It's a maturing, but it's I don't know, I can't name the level it's on though. It's a particular level of maturity. All right, yes, okay, yeah, all right. I get the sensation it's a philosophical maturing. It's philosophical. It's the growth of wisdom. It's when wisdom grows. Okay? That's the floor it's on. That's the floor it's on because the devil. That's why. Yeah. And this war energy as well. You feel me? So what it would take to use words constructively without war, right? Find an alternative to war. That's something that happens in that card. Because we're tired of fighting this devil. Okay? So that's interesting. Let's go on. Let's go on. The High Priestess. Okay, no, let's go on. Let's go on. I know that that is right. Go on. Okay, so we got the child of God here, and then we have the emperor here. Okay? Playing, but it's not a game. Hang on. Oh. Okay, this is very particular. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Let me just do a side read real quick. Ancestors, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, yes, the confusion. Right. Okay, yeah, right. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about the confusion. Okay, so there's some there's some kind of confusion. What's the confusion? Oh, somebody got the ancestors confused. Meaning, I get the sensation that it means that somebody is confused about how to get down in front of the ancestors. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go on. Who is playing? That's all I want to know. Oh, are we playing? Is that what we're doing? Wait a minute. Face your fears. Okay? Face your fears. Oh, are we playing in the ancestors' face? Is that what we're doing? But it's not a game? We're about to learn today. Okay, we learned already. Okay, cycle is closed. All right, sorry. Thanks for coming along with me, okay? Yes, cycle is closed, and we got to think about what there is left to build upon. You dig it? But I think it's significant that we don't want to fight with this devil anymore. Okay, we don't want to do that. So that's happening for somebody. But the child of God, there's an obligation. We have to cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. Before we end up kicking rocks. You dig what I'm saying? I don't like it. If that's what it is. If that's the floor. Okay. Careful emotional decisions now, children of God. You know what I get out of that? It's really interesting because it's like they're saying that we have to have faith in ourselves. This is what I'm getting out of this. Because we have some sort of obligation to meet, even though we have every reason to be upset. All right? We have to have authority and confidence in life. So we have to balance these energies, and that's why it's taken me here to the emperor who runs things. You know what I mean? He rules over the kingdom. He decides how we have to go around here. You feel me? You dig it? Then we're the child of God. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you have to meet an obligation because he's also the one who has to meet the obligation and everything goes well, and don't meet the obligation and it doesn't go well, right? So boom, here's the obligation to cut out the shit before it becomes a problem. But I feel that the shit that needs to be cut out is this not basking in the grace of God business that the children of God have been up to. Now see, I wasn't trying to go in this direction. Okay, but here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Authenticity. All right, just side note. All right, but anyhow, pow, right here. All right, because we're playing, but it's not a game, says God. All right, is the sensation that I get. And right here is where we need to cooperate with what? The intuition. Cooperate. I think the children of God have not been cooperating. I think they feel that we're a little bit playing in their face. Yeah. That's the sensation I get, especially over here with the side. Excuse me, if I shook the camera. All right, here with this confusion energy, the ancestors, and we're standing up here with Yagwol. We're standing up and facing our fears. Right, we're asserting ourselves over the environment. Here's the Queen of Pentacles with authority over the environment. Okay, so you feel me? So it's like, first of all, we need to follow our instincts and make a final judgment. This is the direction I'm going in, period, in the story. This is my approach, period, in the story. This is what I choose, on and on. You get off on your floor, all right? And we're standing up and facing our fears, making a decision, following our instincts. But then on the flip side, boom, this could be the confusion card. Okay, and in that case, we're a little bit confused about what it means. You got to understand what it means, apparently. Major Arcana, right here. Judgment card, Ancestor card in my deck. What it means to be down with the ancestors. What it means to follow them. What it means to stand with them. Right? Because she's got all of the ancestors here. Hold on. Can you see that? She's got all the ancestors here with these weapons that she has. Those are the ancestors having her back, supporting her, guiding her steps. Okay? So you have to understand, sometimes they can't make it all crystal clear to you. All right? Listen, side note, I totally get it if that frustrates you. Right? Facts. But this is what I'm seeing here. All right, fantastic. So, right. So going where demons and angels fear to tread. That's what we have to do. Cooperate. We understand you're upset. Is the sensation that I'm getting. But with the Emperor here, and we make careful emotional decisions here. Okay. And then we have authority and confidence in life. And that's all coming from the intuition. Do you feel me? Okay, so I'm getting a definite stop playing in my face. You have to bask in God's grace. And the flip side of that is, even in light of what you know about the darkness, you got to bask in the light. You feel me? Oh, that's deep. Making careful emotional decisions. That's okay. How could you have known? Because you was young. You didn't know. You was playing, but it wasn't a game. So that's what it looked like here. You was playing, it wasn't a game. You didn't know. You was on the younger side of your understanding about whatever we're discussing here. All right, so boom, the case is closed on that. The case is closed. That's what time that it is. Right? That's what time that it is, like universally speaking. Okay, so having faith, being faithful. Here, with my Empress card, Major Arcana. Okay, and then God is crying here. How could you not have faith in me? Come on now. Stop playing. That time is over. Okay, there's no more pretending. Are we married or we ain't married? Do you feel me? I mean the real married. You know what I'm saying? The real married. When you really devoted to some shit. Like the Empress is. Do you feel me? Absolutely. And then here, yes, we crying about the past. There's destruction of the past. But we're going to use that, obviously, to create worlds. Pow. We still could create worlds. Look like here. All right? Even though this world is a disappointment. Yes, it is. It's a shame life got to be like that. You have every right to be upset. And that's why you should cooperate and stop playing. And cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. Okay? And what do we need to cut out? Cut out not listening to this intuition right here. Cut that out. Look like here. Stop playing. That time is over now. You have to be dedicated. Okay, we could still do this. All right, pal. So let's go down the central axis and find out more. You have a divine calling on you. Okay, they said chop, chop. Look like here. They said chop, chop. Yeah, profound realization of self. You're late. I said that last week, didn't I? Or the week before last? I said you're late for a very important date. Something's going on. Something's going on and we playing. That's what it looked like here. We are playing. That's deep. Okay, so hopefully we can find out what we playing about. Okay, I mean, right? Listening to the intuition, right? But, you know, I want to get in tight on that. Like, what do you mean exactly? Okay, so anyhow, that's me, if you're anything like me. So, the truth. Faith, dedication, devotion to the truth, to the facts. You have a divine calling. Come on now. We don't have time for this. No more time. Case is closed. Cycle closed. No more time for this. You playing. Now you playing. That's all you doing is playing. Hello? Apparently. Okay. Apparently. This is what I'm picking up on here today. All right. That's interesting. I get the sensation, obviously, that, your divine calling is the truth. That's deep, y'all. That's a big leap. Facts. That's a big leap to believe on that level. You know what I'm saying? And start walking on water. Right? Because shout out to the real Christians. That's what Jesus was doing. He was believing so hard that dude was floating. Do you feel me? Like, that's how hard he was believing. That's how devoted and faithful that he was able to bend the spoon. You feel me? Okay? So let us go on. Profound realization of self. Favorable outcome. Well seated. Seated within the self. Master of the head. Profound realization of self. You need to be well seated in your understanding of your divine calling, and that you have one. And it's very serious business because it's not a game. It's not playtime. Playtime is over. Bang. Now you really, when you young, you don't even know how to party properly anyway. You dig what I'm saying? So this is adulting as well. This is letting your hair down. This is release. And this is release and relief. Here in the Guede card, Guede also represents when the bullshit is over. When it's finally over. And it feels like that. It feels like it's finally over. That's how it feels. But it's because of everything he went through and kicking all of the rocks and going where demons and angels fear to tread. It's because of all that he really appreciates that it's finally over. You know, it's that moment. It's that flavor right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to understand, that's the facts. We going back and forth. I get the sensation. We're going back and forth. We feel blind, maybe. Okay, get off on your floor. Maybe you don't feel blind. It's all good. If you don't feel blind, shout out to you and high five. Okay, fantastic. But for those of us who feel foggy, I don't know. Didn't I say that in last week's reading? Anyhow. Whatever, if you can't see your way forward, or you're not sure about something, or you have a question, you question something, or you question God, or you question your divine calling, or, get off on your floor. I get the sensation that they feel like, stop doing that, is my point. All right, bottom line. Here's the God card. Major Arcana. Come on now. Facts. How could you not have faith in me? Is the sensation. See, that's why God's crying. God's crying. But here, this is divine love. You know I love you. You know that's a fact. You know that. You know that. Okay, so I get the sensation. Okay, but we're playing. That's what God is saying. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we actually saying? This is what God is saying. This is what the ancestors are saying. We're playing at this point. What are we saying? We're saying this. Okay, protect me from this shit. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Protect me. Where you at? Oh, there's a where you at floor. Okay, there's a where you at floor. All right, that's interesting. I mean, because let's have the meaningful conversations. I feel like this is family counseling. All right, we're having a family counseling. Safety, safe haven. Come on, I'm sitting here shuffling these cards. Y'all, that's what I'm doing. I don't have no reason not to shuffle these cards. Hello? Safe haven. Sanctuary. Come on now. That's what we're saying. Protect me from the bullshit. Hello? Anybody? Right. That's what we're saying. Right. All right. That is legit. Hello? Every reason to be upset around here. All right? Well, I'm getting the suck it up energy here, okay? I'm getting the suck it up energy because you have to have more faith in yourself. Come on. I get so many layers of come on from God here, right here. So many layers of come on, kid. Give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Now you know me better than that. Stop playing around here. Because that's all you doing. Okay? Is what I get here. You have a divine calling. Stop playing. You didn't come here for no reason. Sitting up here doubting things. We don't have time for your bullshit, says God. That's the sensation that I'm getting here. Being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. Alright? Now that makes me feel like maybe we stand out somehow and we don't want to stand out in the ways that we do stand out. Because it attracts all this devil energy. And then why life gotta be like that? You know? Then maybe nobody don't want to cooperate with us. You know? Or whatever. Or maybe we're concerned about if people will cooperate with us. And I don't, that, whatever, get off on your floor. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, you know, the application. You know, could be business, could be friendship, could be, you know, yada, yada, yada. All right, so, you know, and I feel that God is crying. God is a little disappointed that we question. You know, I get the sensation so much and too much. Oof. That's powerful. Especially up against what we have to say. Because we know exactly how real it is to be like, yo, where's the safety and the sanctuary around here? That's facts. Hello? Up on this planet. Where's it at? It's getting to be where we need the answer to that question. Okay? Is all I'm saying. Okay? So, for them to come back with you playing in my face is meaningful. It's meaningful for them to have that response to the children of God. Because we're the babies, we're the children of God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to come hard at the children, it must be serious. It must be serious. That's all I can say is the sensation that I get. Okay, but at the same time, it's tough love. So that's interesting. Like I was telling y'all, I love y'all hard. That's why it's unique. Okay, exactly. It's the same principle. It's the same principle right here. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it's not a sentimental, illusory Narnia kind of love. Kind of tell you everything you want to hear, whether it's true or not. You know what I mean? Try to soothe you, artificially or unduly. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And that's the obligation, I feel. You dig what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's what the Creator's saying here. With the you have every reason to be mad and having authority and confidence in life. And then there being an obligation regarding that. You can be mad, but it is what it is. Do you feel me? You could be mad that there's with the sanctuary and the, whatever. Do you feel me? And the only reason why this is a problem, really, is because we feel like we doubt ourselves, is the sensation that I'm getting. I mean, according to what I'm saying here. Nobody has to, reveal nothing. But I'm just saying. That's what I'm seeing here. And God is like, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting me. You're doubting your greatness, you're doubting me. You're doubting my brilliance when I made you. Hello? You insult yourself, you insulting me. I designed you. Hello? Right. Stop playing. Stop playing, because you can see my brilliance, says God. You can see it. You're looking dead at it. Okay, get off on your floor. I don't know how you're looking dead at it, but I get the sensation with the sun card here that you're looking dead at it. That's all I know. That's all I can say. All right? And that's the two sides of the argument right there, okay? Boom, they said get well seated in the master and the mastery of your head. That's what they said. Look, the dead. The dead. Queen of the underworld, queen of the dead. In my deck here. And here with the master of the head, I feel death of the ego. You see how it is what it is? It's not about ego. Oh, that's what we think we're doing? Oh. Okay, this is off card now. This is underneath here. Okay? But I'm getting the sensation that it's too good. It's too good. We won't let ourselves have that kind of goodness. Oh. This is how we're blocking the grace that the Creator is trying to put on us. I mean, if you feel like you have grace on you, if anything like me, you feel like you got grace on you, there's more grace. They're saying that the Creator wants to put on us. Like that, there's more where that came from. Is the sensation, and we're holding up traffic here by having doubts. Oh. And by having doubts, we're really just playing because we know better, is the sensation that I get. Because we know better. Okay. The muscles is in the obligation to deal with this every right to be upset energy and the rock kicking energy and to still cooperate. I get the sneaking suspicion it's because of the lack of cooperation here that we had any rock kicking. Boom. And that's why we know how do we do it here by the time we get to the world card. Okay, absolutely. Let's go down the final pillar. Let's go down the final pillar on this thing. We're using words to create worlds. Oh, I see. Clear perception. Okay. Okay, I get the sensation that they're saying Okay, so we may have been saying some things about life, about things, about people, about ourselves, that they said that we need to get our shit together about that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You're getting the hookup, children of God. You're getting the hookup. Okay, and this is going out to all the children of God. You know, and so I get the sensation of, don't act like you don't see your own beauty. Don't act like you don't see your own brilliance. Don't act like you don't see your own talent. Like that's, you're playing. You're playing. It's not a game, but we don't, divine calling. That's why we don't have time for, it's over. Playtime's over. It's over. But it's a relief. It's a relief. Let it happen. Let it happen. But I get the sensation you feel afraid, because both of these cards, trust and intimacy, trust. Both of these cards. But can I trust you, God? Because this shit, going where demons and angels fear to tread. And it was ugly. And it was an ugly fucking place. Do you feel? And I have every right to be upset. I don't want to ever see that sort of shit again. You dig what I'm saying? And so we're equating that on some floor. Okay? On some floor. To not completely embracing the end of the cycle of not knowing. The cycle of not knowing. The cycle of not being sure. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Stop playing. You are absolutely sure. You've seen plenty. Okay? But we're like, but can I trust you though? Because this shit happened. And that made me mad. I was upset. You dig what I'm saying? Hello? Right. Right. Abso-fucking-lutely. So, but child of God though, that's your obligation. To act like a child of God. Act like you know. Stop playing. Hello? Act like you know. Oh, that's interesting. All right. By getting clear here, I feel that this is many flaws, but one of them is getting clear on sitting prettily. Get clear on that. You dig what I'm saying? It's like if you feel, this is a good one. If you feel, if you're a child of God, okay, practicing, and you feel like you on the edge, like you precariously balanced somehow, or life is precariously balanced, or the world is precarious, you know what I'm saying? If you feel any of that, just know that you're here to observe that and talk about that and conversate about that, because God has you with the hookup sitting prettily. You dig it? So I get the sensation that you should speak as if you realize that. Speak as if you realize that. Don't be playing. Can you trust me? I think we hurt their feelings. I think we hurt their feelings. God is crying. I think we hurt their feelings. But you know what? They're hurting our feelings. Am I right, children of God? Listen, let's keep it real around here. Because why not? Okay? God be hurting my feelings. Are you anything like me? Hello? Facts. Facts. I mean, that's what the non-believers say all the time. Am I right? They have a good point. I'm just never leaving the company. You know what I mean? But I understand. I understand someone saying that. Absolutely. And feeling that way. That's legit. That's legit. But that's what the whole experience is about, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole shit is about. So, yeah, man. You know, and the ancestors be hurting our feelings. That's facts. That's facts. Like, why you couldn't look, you know, look out for me on this and look out for me on that? Like, what's good? I know you could pull strings. Like, You couldn't hit. I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's that sort of flavor. You know what I'm saying? It's that sort of flavor. So, so some real questionable things happened. Was allowed to happen. And so, can I trust you? I don't know. Is what we're saying. And we hurt God's feelings when we said that. We hurt God's feelings. But hey, listen. I don't know. Listen, don't follow behind me on this one unless you're willing to take the weight, all right? But I'm willing to take the weight for this shit right here. And that is, nah, B, all right? That's, you dig it? That's where I'm at, y'all. Nah. Explain. Say that again. I still don't understand why I had to go through this. Hello? Anybody? Okay? So this is all I'm saying. But the Creator is legit too. Because we have seen enough. We have. To be able to know that God is a fact. And we should go ahead and throw our complete devotion into it. Do you feel me? Absolutely. I mean, that's how I'm feeling from where I'm sitting. All right? Get off on your floor. You dig it? So it's like legit. It's like a family counseling. It's family counseling. It really is. Because this is a family discussion. Everybody has a good point, I feel. You dig it? Everybody has a good point. But ultimately, and above all else, let's get to the divine calling. After all, that's what we came here to do. Mastery of the head. So here, you can feel how you want to feel about it, but it is your obligation, because if you don't meet this obligation, things won't go well. Period. End of story. No matter how you feel about what happened in the past. Do you feel me? If you don't get this anger under control, do you feel? And here's where the control is coming in. Authority and confidence in life. One with the environment. Stop playing. This is things you already have. This is what you already have. So use what you already have and build on this potential right here. Because that is what you have. You can't worry about what you don't have. Hello? Except strategically in order to acquire it, if that's the plan. Other than that, you need to just discard the worry and concern on the matter. Okay, cut the shit out before it becomes a problem, actually. Because very seriously, and I feel that this is the second time they're really saying this. This is the second time they're saying this. You have a purpose. And you need to just fulfill it expediently. I mean, I don't want it to sound like you should be frantic about it. But I would say present with it. Active with it. Even if it's just devoting yourself to it. Meaning you haven't seen the return on the investment yet, but you're still throwing yourself into it knowing that it's going to be favorable outcome, and that's a fact. You see what I'm saying? That's very interesting. So, okay, go on. The deeper meaning. Clear your head up. Realize the deeper meaning of this conflict. Okay? It was for wisdom building purposes, the development of wisdom. That's what we have here. We have the veteran. He's been there, done that. You got to go there and do that in order to have been there and done that. Do you feel me? So that's why the shit had to go down like that. But it's something where a motherfucker's going to be mad. But it's something that they need to experience. Period. This is why people don't tell each other the truth about shit. Because they don't want to have to worry about all of this fury and shit coming back at them. But sometimes people just need to just be mad. If they just going to be mad about it. But if it's something that helps them grow and helps the situation, like evolve into more perfection, according to the universal law, of course, and not anybody's personal idea. But, like, you got to do it. Like, for instance, in the matter of children, if they want cake at an inappropriate time for their diet and health and well-being, the answer is no. Now, when I say no, you're going to be mad. Do you feel me? And I understand what it feels like not to get what you want, says the parent. Ideally, within somehow. You know what I mean? Hello? But it has to be done. That's why it's a big deal, to keep it real. Oh, hashtag bars. Okay, so, all right, cool. Right? The deeper meaning, yes. The deeper meaning. Secrets of the deep, the deeper meaning. Sitting prettily. That's what you ought to be doing. Sitting prettily. That's what you need to understand about yourself. You should be sitting prettily. You don't seem to understand, says God, is the sensation that I'm getting. Okay, so that's why it's tough love. It's you're playing in my face, but at the same time saying these beautiful, loving things about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how talented we are. Look how beautiful we are. Look how important we are. Look how important we are. Right? You know what I mean? And not being able to fully embrace that. You dig it? That's what they want us to do. They want us to grow up to that. Meaning, stop playing. Grow up. Stop playing around and believing other people's shit just to look normal. Being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. Hello? Right. Stop worrying about what these other people think. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you feel me? Absolutely. What do they know? Hello? Weird to them? No problem. So what? That's easy. Okay? Absolutely. All right. So we need to see that and have clear perception. Right here. Right. There's no... Okay, yeah. Using words to create worlds. We have powers. We have powers to create worlds. We don't have to be in conflict. We don't have to be in conflict. That might be how we got into the last conflicts that are of any significance to us. Is by doubting ourselves. Is by doubting God. Is by doubting our value. Here with the Empress card. Or doubting our intuition here with the High Priestess card. Doubting the true value of who we are, children of God, with a divine calling. We need to be the master of our head, expanded awareness of how it goes here. Okay? Faith, truth, favorable outcome. Do you feel me? By being well seated in the self. Come on now. Death of the ego here. Death of the ego on I can't be that great. I can't be that important. Death of the ego on that. Who the hell are you to say you can't be that important? Why not? Why not? Oh, I can't have the life I want. I'll probably never get that in my lifetime. Excuse me? Why not? You're beautiful. You're brilliant. Hello? You have an expanded awareness of what's going on around here. Children of God. Hello? You have a divine calling and a ministerial duty. This is ministerial duty. This is the Hierophant card. Major Arcana. Right. You're major. I think I said that a couple of readings ago. You better stop doubting it, is what they're saying here. Stop playing. Your playing is going to lead to a problem eventually. It's going to lead to a basking problem. It's going to lead to a basking problem. I think you need to get to basking in God's grace. Here's God's grace right here. Okay? We're confident here that we are loved by God. See, we don't know if we can trust it because of this terrible stuff that happened that we don't like, essentially. We don't like it. That's ego. That's ego. I don't like that happened. Well, life is like that. Well, I don't like that life is like that. Listen, I understand completely. I totally get it. Okay? Absolutely. But that's Luciferian. That's Luciferian right now. Ultimately. You know? Because what are you going to make of it? You know what I mean? It's like, what are you going to... It is what it is. Cut it out before it becomes a game. Manage it. You angry? Manage it. Is what the Creator is saying. I understand. You know, you have every right to be upset, but manage it, because I just said, and obviously what I say, go, and not only do it go, but it come first, says God. Hello? Okay. All right. Damn. Okay. So the Creator says why we can't be great. And furthermore, the ancestors are like, right. All of the great ancestors who were dead. Come on now. Okay? Come on. Of course we can. What's the problem? Why you can't have the life you want? All of a sudden. Because the case is closed. That's why. So, you know, new shit. All of a sudden. You dig it? So that's the thing. You know, we refuse to move forward. Or we refuse to move forward in our evolution. Because we don't understand why life got to be like that. And they're saying, follow your instincts. You ain't got to know all the details right here. You ain't got to know all the details right there. Okay? But when the ancestors speak, it's final judgment. So face your fears about what you don't know. And we got your back. You can know that for sure. All right? And just go ahead and face your fears. And just do it. Okay? So that's our thing. We have to realize that we have to have a death of the ego about our own greatness. About the greatness of our potential. And what we're doing on this planet and the effectiveness of what we do on this planet. Okay. Because being weird is better than being boring as hell. Facts. I was just saying that in the last reading, I feel. Okay, right? I was saying, you know, the world is boring. It's boring. That's facts. And it's because most of the children of God are laying low in the cut. We need to bust out on these fools. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, so, okay, the devil. What about the devil? Okay, thug it out. You're perfectly safe. Uh-huh. These are the facts. Deeper meaning. Yeah, I get the sensation that you have to make peace with yourself. Like, let the devil be the devil. Don't try to, you know, don't try to not be the devil, but don't try to, I would say, champion his points of view, I guess. But in terms of accepting anything that's against what God says you are. If God says you're great, the case is closed. It's final judgment. Don't worry about all the details. How could I be great? How could, but this, but that, but this thing, but that thing. Well, I said you're great. So the case is closed. Case is closed, and it's the final judgment. So whatever you can't explain about your weirdness, let's say, you know what I mean? Whatever you can't explain about your uniqueness, you just can't explain it right now. Don't worry about it. Keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You'll come up with some shit to say here to create worlds. You'll give it a name. You know, name your weirdness. It's called, you know, weirdism. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know, come up with some shit might make life interesting and less boring around here. All right? Absolutely. Anything's possible these days, is it not? Absolutely. So this is the sensation that I get overall. Can you wrap it up? Ancestors, let's wrap it up. Okay. Card fell out about making it happen. And making dreams come true. And protecting what matters most. I'm putting it back. All right. Wrapping it up, we're saying, all right, it's the inconvenient truth. Okay, it's the fiery crossroads. It's the proving grounds. Oh, the proving grounds. We mad at the proving grounds, look like here. All right, we are mad at these proving grounds. But they are damn effective, are they not? That's kind of like when I was saying that the devil is like the test facilitator. Right? And he's brilliant. Absolutely. Everyone's brilliant. Everyone. Okay, so yeah, something is telling us. Right. Something is telling us. Also, okay, a pressure to communicate. So this is getting downloads here. I get that this is the cost of the downloads, this fiery crossroads. It's like secret knowledge where on pain of death, you have to keep these secrets, right? Secret knower, right? Devoted. Oh, it's like being initiated. It's an initiation. That's what all the bad stuff was, or whatever was making us mad. That's what that was. And that's why we're like, well, can I trust you? And they're like, give me a break. You've been on my playing field, okay, all this time, but now it's time to sit down and stop playing and be well seated within the self up in here, okay? That's just about enough out of you, okay, says the Creator. All right, so this is the cost of the downloads, is the proving grounds, the walking through the fire. The inconvenient truth is that that's what it takes. You have to pledge, you know, your fealty. Am I saying the right thing? Okay, somebody holler at me. Okay, so yeah, all right, so that's the cost of the downloads. Go on. That's painful, man. That's fucking expensive. It's kind of like, I imagine what they're allegedly speaking about with the occult and the, you know, the secret societies and stuff like that. What they talk about in terms of them pledging and being initiated and all the, you know, questionable things allegedly that they do. And so, but, you know, like for instance, people who sell their soul, like in a real way. You know, like for real, you know, and I get that it's a similar process, you know, but you're not selling it, you know, because the Creator made your soul. You know, I'm sorry, I'm going on and on, but you feel me? It's a similar process in that it's that serious, is all I'm saying, right? Because it's not a game, you know. Like, you'll never be the same after this. Right. Exactly. So the Creator owns you, essentially. Okay, yeah, right. So the whole faith thing and the loyalty thing, ain't no sense in going back and forth. It is what it is. Like, you done already found out secret knowledge. It's too late to turn back now. It's too late. The Creator owns us. We gotta work for her. You dig it what I'm saying? Him, her, whatever. Get off on your floor. It doesn't matter. Okay? Do you feel me? The Creator owns us. Oh, that's deep. I mean, whatever, change the word in your mind. You get what I'm saying. If you don't like that word. All right, fantastic. But it's like that. Like you can't go nowhere without permission kind of thing, It's a good thing God is good is all I know. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. The clear road came out when I said that. The clear road. The clear path. All right. Last card, I think. Okay, cool, calm, wise decision making. Cat, maturity. Maturity. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. This is the cost of maturity. This is the cost of wisdom, wise judgment. This is the cost of knowing what he knows and why he could be cool in such questionable circumstances, with questionable people, or with uncertainty, or with the unexpected, or like, why is he the wise judgment guy? He's always doing the right thing all the time, when who would have thought of that, kind of thing. It's this guy, and he had to go through conflict, and he had to go through doubt and all of these things, and now it's time for the children of God to mature in their understanding of themselves, because we don't have time anymore, because the cycle is closed. So we don't have time anymore to play that game. Is it real? Isn't it real? Am I real? Do I really have a divine calling? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? And that can be applied on the business floor as well. You take it there. All right, you take it there. But it's really about, it's kind of like I said, with the young empress, like a coming of age. It's like an introduction of something new, or some sort of idea, or it's really your life purpose, whatever it is, and it's based and precariously balanced on your faith in yourself. Your faith in yourself, your belief in yourself, and where it connects to your faith in God. Because you belong to God, is the sensation that I get in terms of what God is saying here in this reading. That's connected. So not having faith in yourself is not having faith in God. Confident that you are loved by God. Confident. Clear perception. Confidence. Okay? Absolutely. So that's what, so maybe that's what those forgiveness messages were. With the Spiritual World News, for those of you who saw that. The forgiveness is also about God. So, forgiving God and forgiving yourself for pledging yourself to God and losing what you've lost and walking through the fire the way you have. You have every reason to be upset. That would upset anyone. Because you didn't know. You was confused. You didn't know all the details, maybe. Or in that area where you didn't know the details, get off on your floor. You dig what I'm saying? But you've done well. You've done well. I get the sensation there's some sort of mirror thing going on between us and God, because I feel that God was playing in our face. I think that that's what we thought. You dig it? I don't know. I mean, get off on your floor. Some people thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, why are you playing in my face when you know I need safe haven and sanctuary? Why are you playing in my face? I thought we was cool. What's up? I'm supposed to be a child of God. What's good with the benefits? Hello? Right. Well, this is a test. How do I know? Because the devil. That's why. Conflict. You got to be this guy. You got to be Guede. Going where demons and angels fear to tread. You must. You must be that guy. Ladies, get off on your floor. You must be that guy. Because children of God, we have the right to bask. Why? Because we go where demons and angels fear to tread. That's why. So when we're basking, it shouldn't be no player hate. It shouldn't be no player hate. Because do you really want to follow in my footsteps, says the children of God, and walk through the fire like me and have to go where demons and angels fear to tread? I mean, be glad somebody's doing that on your behalf. Do you feel me? There's no need for nobody to be jealous of us. These motherfuckers should be glad they don't have to go where demons and angels fear to tread. Do you feel me? With no ego. You see what I'm saying? Facts. Facts. Okay, do I see anything else? So we have to be ourselves and let the world evolve around us, is the sensation that I'm getting. We have to be ourselves and let the world evolve around us. Now, that's interesting. That's very unique. Yeah, definitely God, sorry. Definitely God was playing in our face, I feel. That, you know, is a flaw. You know, where we felt like that. So we have to forgive each other. We have to just know what we know now and be wiser now. That we know more and we have an expanded awareness. Feel me? Right here. And just get on to, you know, get into position and follow your divine calling. All right? Listen, I'm going to leave it on that note. I hope that information helps somebody. If you want more deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.